I was born and raised in Hillsboro, Oregon. I've always been interested in the military. One of my earliest memories is my parents bought me a little Army uniform. I loved wearing that thing, although I'm not sure I knew why. That was during the height of Vietnam, but I was definitely too young to really understand what was going on then. I did my ASVAB. I checked into the Army when I was a sophomore in college, but at that time it just didn't seem to fit. And so I went on and got a master's in education because I thought I wanted to be a school teacher. I knew what I was doing wasn't going to be what I wanted to do for my entire life, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to be. So I actually went and talked to a friend who was a recruiter for the National Guard. So we kind of fell into a combat medic. Primarily, I was assigned to the unit in Hillsboro. But I thought I wanted more, but I still didn't know. And somebody told me that since I have college, I should go to OCS and become an officer. Around the same time, somebody told me I should go to PA school. And I said, what is a PA? I'd never seen a PA before. Just something that wasn't popular in Oregon. But I was applying for PA school and I got in. It was hard.
The World Trade Center, and we have unconfirmed reports this morning that a plane has crashed into one of the towers of the World Trade Center.
We had no idea at that time what was going to happen, but things got real serious. Plans being made, training levels went through the roof. The 182 Cav opened up as a squadron here in Bend, and I ran. I ran for it. During that time, there was 2 deployments. The first one was to Afghanistan in 2007. We took care of soldiers, Afghani soldiers. We took care of locals and just tried to help out wherever we could. Did what are called med caps in Afghanistan too, where we go out to the locals and we try to treat, find anybody who has something that we can take care of. We processed 1,700 people in 2 days of working at one of the med caps. You know, they always talk about the National Guard being 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks during the summer. Not so much during that time. Deployments were a lot. We were back on the road again, May of '09. I forgot when we got the word that we were going, but it wasn't too long after I came home from Afghanistan, maybe that next winter. Now I had an entire battalion and larger that I had to get medical readiness. And we flew into Baghdad at the airport. That was controlled by the Air Force at that time. We were stationed on Camp Liberty. Everybody just fell into place. It was an awesome working group. We were the aid station for the 950 Oregon, Nebraska soldiers on our task force. And we always got rocketed on Thursday nights about 8:30. They shot over us because we weren't that exciting. They're aiming for Division, which was another half mile down the road behind us, but they always seemed to come from our area, the perimeter somewhere. We had a anti-rocket system, just fills the sky with lead. And one night it shot the motor off one of the rockets, but it hit my aid station. It clipped the top of the T-wall right in front of my aid station, came down. It hit just the edge of like the little sidewalk out in front of the aid station. All the shrapnel went up like this. It's just a blessing that everybody walked out of there unscathed. We did our year, and thank God we were able to bring most everybody home. I had 2,000 office visits the time I was there, just routine things. Working with cavalry, working with infantry, working with armor. Those are people that are willing to kick in doors and take battle space and do the things that nobody wants to do. So it's truly an honor to, I don't care if it's a sprained ankle. I don't care if it's a headache, just to take care of them and enable them to do their job. That was what my motto was basically, and what I told the medical platoon is like, our job is to keep them in the fight. Keeping them in the fight keeps us safe, allows us to do our job.